It's the ambassador on Thanksgiving Day. It's truly a global market. On the day when here in the U.S. markets are quiet, people are supposedly watching some football. You really see explosions and hemorrhaging in markets around the world. So across Europe this morning, you've got all of the developed markets down 2 to 3%, and if you look at emerging currencies, Russia down 4.5%, Turkey's currency out 2%, Brazil's currency about 80 bips weaker, South Africa out 2.25% weaker on the rand. You've got a lot of concern coming out of the Middle East. Dubai, which has threatened to default on major debt payments out of the DP World obligations. This is just really a symptom of the overall concern out there, but this is definitely the trigger and the catalyst of today's move. We talked about this yesterday in the column. We'll see more of this in the next couple of days, but debt repayment schedules in Dubai look to be under strain, and the sovereign, which effectively is the guarantor of DP World, also looks to be under strain. Abu Dhabi, which effectively is the guarantor of Dubai, does appear like they're going to step in here and support. But what you've had this week is you've had CDS and rates in Greece blow out. You've had concern that the collateral there that they're pledging at the European Central Bank may not be accepted if you get 1 or 2 more downgrades in the sovereign rating in Greece. You've got the Vietnamese raising rates yesterday and devaluing their currency. You had China talking about inflation risk. You had Brazil with an inflation print. You know, you have a number of places where either there's a strain on the sovereign default, a raised default risk, or you've got places where currencies are under a lot of pressure, and you've seen central banks around the world begin to rebel against what has been a weak dollar story, and that which is causing a lot of pain around the world. Tensions are high today, and I'd continue to watch these stories. I brought them up all week. We've bubbled to a simmer. We may even open up to a boil tomorrow morning. Again, light volumes today make this all appear worse than it could be. The immediate impact of Dubai is very limited. The broader implications for what's going on here going into year end, where a lot of guys are just clipping profits and trying to coast, very large. That's it.